In April 2025, QVC became the first American retailer to run a 24/7 live shopping stream on TikTok. A TikTok announcement sent its stock up 43% in a single day. Less than a year later, the company filed for bankruptcy. QVC invented live shopping. Charismatic hosts, live demos, impulse buying. The formula every TikTok seller uses today came from a Pennsylvania studio. And in 2025, live shopping finally conquered America. 49 million people bought from live streams. The format won. Its inventor still died, $6.6 billion in debt, revenue falling every quarter, not one sales gain since 2021. This is not a story about a company that missed the future. QVC saw the future clearly and sprinted toward it. It fired 900 people to fund the pivot. It signed the TikTok deal. It did almost everything the consultants recommend. So why does the company that was right still go bankrupt? The answer hides in three collapses, stacked on top of each other. To see them, you need to understand what QVC actually was. Not a shopping channel, something far stranger and more impressive. It starts in 1986 with a retired millionaire, a shower radio, and $11.49. Joseph Siegel had already built one empire. The Franklin Mint, commemorative coins by mail, made him wealthy enough to retire back in 1973. Then the home shopping network hit cable, hawking trinkets around the clock with a carnival barker's hard sell. Siegel hated the pitch but loved the machine. He believed a classier version, quality, value, convenience, could crush it. QVC. He raised $25 million in seed money, much of it from cable operators, including Comcast founder Ralph Robertson. That detail matters. Roberts didn't just write a check, he convinced other cable companies to carry the channel. Distribution was the moat. On November 24, 1986, QVC went live to 7.6 million homes. The first product ever sold, a shower radio, $11.49. Its first full fiscal year brought $112 million in sales, an American record for a new public company. By 1993, QVC reached 80% of every cable subscribing household in the country. In 1997 alone, 84 million phone calls became 56 million orders, over $2 billion in sales. But the real genius wasn't on camera. It was everything that happened in the 90 seconds after you dialed. QVC built a full-stack retail engine, live broadcast to sale to warehouse pick to shipped box, inside a single business day. In 1986, that was science fiction. Phone banks, handling thousands of calls an hour. No hassle returns before Amazon existed, and above it all, the trust layer, hosts. Viewers spent years with Mary Beth Rowe, Dan Hughes, Carolyn Gracie, faces they knew like neighbors. That trust printed money. Watch, believe, dial. Remember those hosts? Because what happens to them later tells you everything. The empire grew. Channels in the UK, Germany, Japan, Italy. In 2017, QVC swallowed its old rival, the home shopping network. By 2024, the group pulled roughly $10 billion in revenue, reaching over 200 million homes worldwide. From the outside, an unkillable cash machine. But the foundation had been cracking for a decade. Because everything, the calls, the trust, the sales, flowed through one pipe, the cable bundle. The deal Ralph Roberts built in 1986 had quietly become a single point of failure. And starting in 2010, America began ripping that pipe out of the wall. 2010 was the peak. 88% of American households paid for television, and QVC could reach almost all of them. Then streaming arrived, cable bills climbed, and the exodus began. By 2024, pay TV penetration had fallen below 50%. 105 million cable households shrank to about 68 million. Cord cutters now outnumber cable subscribers in America. For QVC, the math was brutal. By 2024, its main channel reached 44% fewer homes than in 2018. Here's the strange part. For years, the damage barely showed in the numbers. QVC's core customer, women over 50 with middle incomes, cut the cord slower than anyone else in America. That lag was a painkiller. It made a structural collapse look like a gentle slope, quarter after reassuring quarter. Management could tell themselves the audience was loyal. In truth, the audience was simply the last to leave. The last sales gain QVC ever posted was August 2021. After that, decline in every quarter, every segment. Losing the pipe was survivable, maybe. But at that exact moment, something worse happened. Someone stole the show itself. In September 2023, TikTok launched its Shop in America. Nobody called it a home shopping channel. That's exactly what it was. Live hosts demonstrating products, viewers buying on impulse, mid-video, personalities you trust telling you what's worth it. QVC's homework, copied. Except the phone call was now one tap. The audience was 170 million users, and an algorithm picked the host. The numbers went vertical. Around $14 billion in American sales by 2025, bigger than Wayfair, Etsy, or eBay. 67% of shoppers now discover products on TikTok Shop, ahead of Amazon. One boutique made $100,000 in a single lot. Then the big brands arrived. Samsung, Ralph Lauren, Disney, Ulta, and their sales on the platform nearly doubled in a year. Meanwhile, QVC's own trust moat was draining. Those beloved hosts, Rowe, Hughes, Gracie, Coffey, Lindquist, all walked away in recent years. The faces viewers had trusted for decades disappeared. Right as a million new faces appeared on every phone screen. QVC's customer count slid from 8.1 million to 7.6 million in a single year. The company had one move left: survive the thing killing it by becoming it. In March 2025, QVC laid off 900 people, shut HSN's Florida studio, and consolidated everything in Westchester. The new strategy had a name, WN, wherever she shops. The plan? Become a live social shopping company. Days later came the TikTok deal. 24/7 QVC live streams inside TikTok Shop. The first American retailer ever to do it. When QVC announced its first TikTok Super Brand Day, the stock exploded 43% in a day. Celebrities headlined an 8-hour live stream. It looked like a comeback. It was a countdown. Because the third collapse, the debt, didn't care about the pivot. On April 16, 2026, QVC Group filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in a Houston courtroom. The restructuring wiped $6.6 billion of debt down to $1.3 and hands creditors 100% of the company. Existing shareholders are essentially wiped out. The pioneers of live shopping now work for their lenders. QVC wasn't wrong about the future. It built the future in 1986. It just couldn't carry 40 years of debt across the finish line. Being right isn't a business model. Next case file, the merger that bankrupted American luxury.